Hi guys, so I shot my first hundred registered shoot at the Ladies' Day at Ian Cody's. I shot a respectable 44 out of 100, and here are some videos. So this is the rabbit. I shot a fair few of these before in coaching sessions. Took me a little while to get to grips with them, but as you can see here, I did relatively okay. A few of them towards the end, I sort of shot behind them, which was a little bit silly because I really probably should have nailed these. But it was the last stand, and I think I got tired and I got complacent. But yeah, have a watch, have a see, you'll see where I went wrong. So yeah, some of these rabbits went behind a bit on, which was silly because I should have had these in the bag, but it's quite a lot of walking, these 100 birds. And my little legs struggle with it, but that's okay. It's all comes with the sport. So these are two crows. In hindsight, I took these the wrong way. I took them back front. I should have taken the higher crow before the lower crow. But in my mind, lacking experience, I thought if I took the lower one first, it gave me a bit more time on the higher one. But the lower one didn't actually come as fast as I thought it would. But that's okay. We live and we learn. Dad turning the camera again. By the way, when I'm looking at the camera like that in such a stunky way, it's because my dad's talking to me. Offering words of encouragement and advice, because on some of these stands, you can sort of see in my face that I was getting a bit frustrated because I wasn't quite getting it, and I went in wanting to get a good score. But I'll just let you guys watch this bit. You'll probably see partway through this video eventually twigs. And the weather and the wind was changing so much that some of the time the level one was showing its face, and other times it's pretty much coming straight at me, like dead flat. So obviously it changed the way that I wanted to shoot it. But that's okay, we live in the UK, the weather changes like anything, so we have to make do. I think at this point it was thundering as well. And I really don't like thunder. Ever since I was a child, I hate thunder. It really scares me. I don't know why I'm still like it as an adult. I mean, I have a child, so really I should get over it, but we move. Dad's zooming out. You can't see the targets when he zooms out like that because of the backdrop. So this one was a left to right crosser followed by a going away target. So theoretically speaking, this one should have been okay for me, because going away targets I'm really comfortable with. I'm quick enough on the gun to get them. But I think because it was a relatively slow target, followed by quite a quick one, I wasn't giving myself enough time, and maybe I was overcomplicating it in my head, so I don't think I hit a single crosser. And then eventually I hit a going away, which I was a little bit annoyed with myself because those going aways I should have hit every single one of them. But I think in my brain, I wasn't giving myself enough time on the crosser. And then by the time I tried to shoot the cross, I was really having to move the gun to get to the going away and just shooting over the top of it. Um, so I think in my next coaching session, I want to do a good few of those just to get it in the brains, get the movement in, um, to hit them, essentially. I think it was like literally the last pair I actually eventually hit. They're going away. And you'll probably see in my face I'm a little bit miffed with myself. Because that stand probably cost me a few placings. I mean, I didn't do tremendously well. I shot 44 of 100. Came 45th in my category, and I think it was like 75th overall. But it is what it is in this sport. You know, I've been shooting since April this year. So with 16 weeks under the belt, it's not terrible shooting, but it could be better. But, you know. So this was a crow, followed by, I think it was a right-to-left crosser. The right-to-left, I couldn't wrap my head around. And the crow was coming from the trees, so you got to deal with all that tree, and then the crow pops over the top and you need to shoot it. I can't think off the top of my head whether I actually hit a single target on here. This was towards the end of the course, so fatigue sets in. It's just all experience. It all comes with time, which I think I need to keep reminding myself as a new shooter. Results don't come overnight. You know, you just got to practice, and I think until my shotgun certificate comes through, it's frustrating because I can't. Getting like seasickness with Dad keep turning this camera. So apologise to all you out there with this to go, because you have to keep turning your phones. And as you can see there, I was like wobbling the gun around. I was looking for the target. So this stand is quite a mean one, actually. I think the course setter put this one in just for a bit of fun. So it was a right-to-left crosser, so it swooped down the valley, and you pretty much killed it right in front of you by feet. And then a left-to-right crosser, and it literally zipped up through those trees. It needed like miles and miles of lead because it was just so quick. You've got like a relatively medium speed one coming down, and then you got to really get up there to the second one. I did well on this stand. I was really happy because the right to left, so I hit most of. I didn't hit a single of the left to right. They were just too quick for me, and I think the gun movement wasn't there. But I'd love to give this one a go again, just so I can try and nail that second target at least once. I think with me, the trickier targets, once I've hit them once and get the sort of knack for it, then I'm okay, sort of in the brain. I find that a lot, especially with my coaching sessions, you know, where we have a lesson and there's a target I particularly struggle on. I go away, come back the next time, and I'm okay with it. I think it just takes a while for it to sink into my little tiny brain. But that's just me. My brain requires a lot of thinking. This stand, I liked this one. Silly misses on this one, so I missed the crow quite a lot on a few of these, but again, you know, it's England, the backdrop, it comes from behind those trees in front, so like you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then all of a sudden it just pops up, and you're like, golly, I've got to shoot that. So it took a few tries for me to actually get the crow, but I was really happy and pleased with the crosser you had beforehand.